So seeing the fellow beings suffering in ICUs on daily basis as I am living ICU and the struggle of the family, I try my maximum to comfort them by giving emotional support through counselling and financial support to few NGOs to continue the care.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to FaceTime with Leaders, a podcast series by Directors Institute, World Council of Directors. I am Rajesh Joshi, and today we have the privilege of hosting an extraordinary individual whose work at the intersection of healthcare management and mental health has truly made a difference. With nearly 2 decades of experience at the renowned Apollo hospitals, Ms. Rajni Bala has not only excelled in leading hospital operations but has also been a cornerstone in providing critical psychological support to both patients and their families in the ICU. From managing complex medical teams to guiding families through some of their toughest moments, Ms. Rajni's expertise goes far beyond traditional healthcare roles. As an executive committee member and honorary secretary of the Chennai Counsellors Foundation, she's been instrumental in driving impactful initiatives that promote mental well-being across communities. Welcome to FaceTime with Leaders, Ms. Rajni. It is an honor to have you with us today.
Namaste everyone. I thank FaceTime with Leaders team for giving me this great opportunity and happy to share my experiences with you all. Thank you.
Sure, Ms. Rajni. Ms. Rajni, your career has been a remarkable blend of roles in both healthcare management and counseling, spanning nearly 2 decades. From overseeing ICU operations to providing crucial emotional support to patients and families, you've truly touched many lives. Reflecting on your journey, could you share with us how it all started for you? What were some key moments or decisions that shaped the path you've taken, and how did you find your unique place at the intersection of healthcare management and mental health?
So, my career journey started with a rough phase. I had to struggle a lot to come to this position, what I am at present. My father was an army officer and my childhood spent roaming around various parts of our country and enjoying the childhood, of course. Unfortunately, I lost my father when I was 11 because of cancer. And due to my family situation, I was not able to complete my schooling. I got married. So I started my studies after my childbirth. So as I was in need of job at that point of time, I joined Apollo Hospitals as a telephone operator.
Okay.
In the beginning. Yeah. Later, I was able to switch to the post of counselor after finishing my MSc Psychology. So that was not the end. It was the beginning. So with counseling, I was given the additional role of taking care of patients' needs and overall operations of ICU. At that point of time, I felt I should upgrade myself and to take this additional role. So I completed my MBA from ITM, and that's how I was today in this position with skills of counseling and handling human psychology with the blend of management skills. I was able to, come to this level of position in healthcare industry.
Wow. It is definitely incredible how those moments shaped your career, Ms. Bala. I mean, I can imagine how impactful it must have been to witness such transformations. Which actually brings me to the next question. As someone who's managed large scale projects like the Wazi Katti initiative for government schools, what strategies do you use to ensure successful collaboration between different stakeholders from government bodies to local communities?
Actually saying I'm thankful to Chennai Counsellors Foundation for this opportunity. It actually is Vari Kati. Vari means way and Kati means a person who is showing you the way. So it was a great pleasure to be a part of this major initiative. Government projects are crucial as it is going to impact a large group. And particularly this project is for the present youngsters and the future leaders.
Okay.
So this project is for counseling and mentoring higher secondary class children. And this is a great initiative by the Greater Chennai Corporation for the government school children to support and guide the students, making a positive impact on their lives. So absenteeism, anger issues, peer pressure, anxiety, substance abuse, and many more negative parts are seen in this such groups. So which government wanted to eradicate. So we developed a proper plan which fulfills the demand of the stakeholders and yields maximum benefit to achieve the goals. It was a bigger challenge selecting the right candidate for this important role. Relevant strategies were used for allocation of schools, training counselors, monitoring their work, and documentation. Lot of coordination, data collection, reporting, and high responsibilities are involved. So in government projects, as everybody knows, we should have enough patience and continuous follow-up. So there are many hierarchies and we need to get approval from each of them. So we had to display our strategic plans to different officials and get their approval before finalizing. So now we are successfully running the projects in different schools in Chennai and getting good feedbacks from the stakeholders.
Wow, phenomenal. I mean, it is really inspiring how you manage to unite such diverse groups. I mean, I can only imagine how critical that alignment must have been to the success of the initiative. Absolutely phenomenal, Ms. Rajni. Uh, you've received several prestigious recognitions and the Service Excellence Award, which clearly reflect your unwavering commitment to both healthcare and mental health. And then there's the Impact Maker Award from Impact Guru for your efforts in fundraising for healthcare facilities, and Site Ambassador Award from Shankara Nethralaya for promoting eye donation. All of this does show your deep commitment to the community as a whole. With all of this in mind, I am curious, how do these awards shape your daily work and approach to patient care? And what is it at the heart of your work that drives you to go above and beyond, not just in your hospital roles, but in giving back to the larger healthcare community?
So beyond being a manager or a counselor, I'm a human. So seeing the fellow beings suffering in ICUs on daily basis as I'm living ICU and the struggle of the family, I try my maximum to comfort them by giving emotional support through counseling and financial support through few NPUs to continue the care. Many people are getting benefited through the wonderful scheme like crowdfunding. And now many organizations are providing medical loans so that people can complete their treatment. Receiving the award Impact Maker was equally satisfying as witnessing the critical ill patients recovering and leading a normal life. The same way, getting the award as Site Ambassador for promoting eye donation was amazing. But more than that, I experienced immense pleasure when I met the child, got his vision back from disease to donor. So counseling the expat patient family for eye donation is the biggest challenge I had, to counsel the family to donate eyes and so that we can provide, vision to many people who are visually challenged. So I took the Apollo Hospital's tagline, which says stretching lives, as my driving force beyond every act. So the happiness and the smile, what we bring in others' life gives me the motivation to do more and more.
Wow. I mean, it is absolutely clear how those awards reflect not just your work, but your deep passion for making a difference. Your commitment goes far beyond the hospital, and it is clearly felt in the community. I must say that. Uh, Ms. Rajni, we've seen how the mental health landscape in India is rapidly evolving, yet there are still so many gaps that need to be addressed. As someone who's deeply involved in both patient care and mental health awareness, what do you believe is the most urgent need for improvement when it comes to mental health care and support within healthcare organizations? How can we, as a society and healthcare professionals, do better to make mental health a priority and truly make a difference for those who need it most?
So mental health awareness and advocacy against social stigma is very crucial in present world.
Right.
Mental health is also equally important as physical health, which many don't understand. By implementing new initiatives can help to improve the mental health awareness. Mental health professionals should be embedded with the primary care setting for early detection and intervention. Incorporating regular mental health screening in schools, workplace, and community health centers will help. Awareness campaigns and educating public on the importance of health, mental health can reduce the stigma around mental health, mental illness, and many other mental problems. Because people nowadays hesitate to go to even a psychologist or a psychiatrist to get their basic problems sorted out, because they have the fear like what the others will say, what the family will say, whether they will, tag them under mental or some mentally challenged person. So this fear is there in people. So I think awareness campaigns can happen, can help, and more of awareness programs in the public can help. So digital apps are available now for mindfulness and behavior therapy, which creates awareness of their own thoughts and responses. Crisis response system should be available for every individual, deploying on the ground team and crisis hotline, such as suicide prevention cell numbers can be used for immediate emotional support. People should report domestic violence and not succumb to the situations as it is like, okay, family bound, we are not supposed to complain about our relatives. So I think this and all should be eradicated. Strict laws and policies to be in place to avoid abuse and crimes. In organizations, employees assistance programs offering counseling services can help to identify and manage behavioral problems such as stress, and it can improve work-life balance. Conducting various activities like seminars, marathons, and role plays will create awareness on mental health. By prioritizing awareness, prevention, detection, and ongoing support can create a robust mental health system in the health industry.
Right, right. I mean, that's such an important perspective, Ms. Rajni. It is true that mental health care needs more attention in our healthcare system, and your insights on how we can make a difference really resonate. I'm sure everybody who's watching this podcast definitely is in agreement with what you have to say about this. Uh, Ms. Rajni, moving on to our next question, as a passionate advocate for mental health, where do you see yourself making the most impact in the future, both in advancing the field and in shaping the strategic direction of healthcare organizations from the boardroom? What kind of change would you like to lead?
So from the beginning, I believe in the saying health is wealth. And I have seen so many people struggling here in ICUs. I feel that is the best wealth we have. And it is the most important and powerful tool a human can have. So that is an asset which is dealt by healthcare industry. So as a board member of healthcare organizations, I believe it is crucial to establish strategies that ensure the ability to deliver high quality patient care, organizations' growth, and sustainability. According to me, few strategies to build a strong foundation of healthcare management will be like first develop a clear mission and mission which aligns with the values like patient care, innovation, and community health improvements. To focus on patient-centered care, prioritize patient satisfaction outcomes, implement systems for gathering and acting on patient feedback, ensure to serve diverse populations. As India is a land of diversity, I think we should cover all the lanes of people.
Right. Right.
Promote technological innovations, invest in cutting-edge technologies for improving operational efficiencies like telemedicine to cover people from remote areas, and have a proper reporting system, documentation system, which can record all your medical documents for years together.
Yeah.
And ensure regulatory compliance with accreditation bodies and government policies, strengthen financial stability, optimize cost structure without compromising care quality, monitor and manage financial performance through robust reporting, build a strong workforce, cultivate a culture of teamwork and recognition, emphasize quality improvement by implementing evidence-based practices and regular audits, foster a culture of continuous learning and innovation, engaging with stakeholders, build a strong relationship with the employees, insurance, suppliers, and other partners. Actively participate in community health initiatives, address barriers to healthcare access such as affordability, transportation, or language. Implement risk management practices, foster sustainability and social responsibility. Implement eco-friendly practices.
Right. I mean, it is inspiring to hear about your vision. The very reason that it took me about a second or two to respond was because I was actually admiring the clarity of thought, the way you're thinking about leadership and mental health. I mean, it is so forward thinking, and it is exciting to imagine the positive changes you will bring both in healthcare and at the boardroom table. I am absolutely bowled over with the absolute clarity in the, not just in knowing what to do, but in knowing what needs to be addressed, which is the best part of it. Compliments to you on that, Ms. Rajni.
Thank you.
Ms. Rajni, you mentioned sustainability just a while back. Given your extensive experience in healthcare, how do you see ESG principles impacting the future of healthcare organizations, particularly in promoting sustainability, social responsibility, and better patient outcomes?
So, environmental social governance principles are becoming increasingly important in healthcare to operate sustainably, ethically, and with a focus of long-term societal impact. So, from environmental perspective, waste management is a crucial part in hospital administration. For example, proper disposal of medical and hazardous waste, which are a major role in the healthcare system. Reducing use of plastics and promote biodegradable materials, use of renewable source of energy as solar and wind power. Use water-saving devices and recycling systems to reduce water usage. From social aspects, partner with local organizations to deliver preventive care and education to the public. Develop programs for underserved and rural communities, offer affordable healthcare services, create a diverse and culturally competent workforce to ensure equitable treatment. It should be patient-centered care, focus on transparency and building trust with patients. So use patients' feedback to improve quality of care. So these pair with environmental and social. From
please.
From governance point of view, strong governance ensure regulatory compliance as adherence to healthcare laws and industry standards, conduct regular audits and risk assessments, create accountable leadership structure, ensuring decision making that aligns with ethical and patient-centered values. So hence the benefits of ESG in healthcare is vast, and as it improves reputation, operational efficiency, risk mitigation, attracting talent and long-term value creation. So by embedding ESG principles, healthcare organizations can contribute to a healthier planet, better societal outcome, and strong governance, ensuring long-term success and impact.
Absolutely. It is clear that integrating these values is essential for creating a more sustainable and responsible healthcare environment. And it is going to benefit both patients and the society and the business, if I may say so, at large.
Yes. As a
Yeah,
whole planet.
Yeah, of course,
We have
of course, of course. End of the day, the entire concept of ESG and paying attention to it now is all about leaving a better planet for our future generations to come in. That's wonderful to hear from you. Coming on to the Directors Institute part, Ms. Rajni, can you share what your experience with Directors Institute has been like so far? How has it influenced your perspective on leadership and decision making?
I should thank DI for the opportunity, and when someone removes the hurdles and shows you a clear path, you get the opportunity to reach to your goals. So Directors Institute provided me the direction, support, and expertise needed to move forward. It assisted with creating a vision, shared expert knowledge, provided positive reinforcements by regularly checking my progress and consistency in my efforts. They provide training and tools and resources to develop the leadership skills. So expands your reach and connections that fast track your success. Improved self-awareness, which allowed me to lead authentically and make decisions that align with my values and organizational goals. So it exposed to frameworks for analyzing complex problems, setting priorities, and planning for our future. So the case studies, boardrooms, simulations, the role play helped me to understand diverse scenarios and challenges. Mr. Sundareshan sir's classes were amazing and insightful. I should thank him for that. And DI has influenced me and molded me to take up a leadership role. Creating a brand for yourself is what makes you stand unique and at the top. Thank you for that.
Wow. That's really fascinating, Ms. Rajni. It is clear that Directors Institute has had a significant impact on your approach to leadership. It is great to see how those insights are shaping your journey. We would have loved to go on with this conversation, but for paucity of time, we have come to the end of the episode. As we wrap up today's chat with the incredible Ms. Rajni, we have learned not just about her impressive leadership and commitment to change, but also about her ability to balance vision with action in such a meaningful way. It is inspiring to see how her passion and drive continue to make a real difference. Thank you, Ms. Rajni, for taking us along on this journey and sharing such valuable insights.
Thank you.
And to all our viewers, if today's conversation left you inspired, keep an eye on leaders like Ms. Rajni who are shaping the future. Who knows? The next big idea could be yours. This is Rajesh Joshi signing off. Thank you.